Hey, Faker Battlecat here, doing a quick review on our Legion Con Scaphoid 2 from Mythic Legions. I know everybody's so excited about this figure. I'm a few, let's say, month or so late on this guy, but hey, he's moving out of the house and we just need to review him before he takes off. But as you can see, this guy is so bright orange green. It is such a cool blend of the old and the new, and what Four Horsemen did with this was fantastic. There's a lot of underlying green, lime green, and then quite a bit of yellow on top of it. And I'll tell you, these guys, this particular guy is quite fantastic if you're looking at the details. Once again, this is the sculpt that is kicking everybody's butt. All of the engravings here looks very spiritual, demonic, whatever you want to call it. And then they included this magic effect. We've gotten a blue one, we've gotten a red one, and this lime green Doctor Strange is fantastic. Once again, everybody loves the bone wings, okay? We've gotten a couple of versions of this, but this is really over the top and a deluxe figure. You look at it, you can put them right on the shoulder pauldron area, or you can use these giant and plentiful guys. Let me know if you need one. It's always nice. You can tell how much of a collector you are by how many wing adapters you have. But yeah, check out the detail. Paint sculpt wise, it is just amazing. If I haven't reminded you, or if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Faker Battlecat, as you know. The weapon here is the coolest. If you really want to know, it's probably one of my favorite things. It looks like a powder resin kind of thing. Let's see, there we go. It's been used before, but once again, this green really sticks out. I like how it fits. I like how it kind of really is a side piece there. Once again, the bronze slash copper look, brass I would say, but let's go brass. It's not really gold. I actually tried mixing some colors and doing that. I think it's really hit it out of the park. Looks like a gunmetal, dark gunmetal, maybe even a steel underneath, and then the brass on top. And what I like also too, if you're going to be a real stickler about this, these nice little green dots really make the accents. Okay, love the metallic seafoam green here. Underneath, once again, the belt work is quite amazing. All the new figures, Barbarian, all those guys, they all come with this nice belt with buckle. Appreciate that. Do appreciate that. And then your triple belt here. Some people are, single belt black belts. This is a triple belt, what we're looking at. And what's nice is I like this. This is a kind of a faux soft good. It is rubber, but it looks like a soft good hanging out. And they have it underneath as well. So once again, purple soft goods. And we'll see under the what's going on here. Faux soft good underneath. Looks really cool. This one works just in the peg. And once again, the yellow goes all the way through. I love the underlying green. You can even see the fibula here, which is nice. They're really anatomically correct. Patella, if you guys really want to know. And then once again, your shin bone is going to be your tibia. Everybody goes underrated, but dude, the boots are made for walking, for sure. And the boots are very similar to your legendary Barbarian, and really the next wave. Everybody who doesn't like Scaphoid, just get them for the boots, bro. But once again, all of these soft goods are wired. They're already there's holes in it already so that you can put the pauldron. Once again, I have one pauldron in. You can see it goes right through the soft good. There's a circular punch right there that works really well. But once again, more stuff in the back. And I would say this is the ultimate head right here. So once again, you can see it's an articulating jaw. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you. Let's go our best Jim Carrey. Fire Marshal Bill, right? Fire Marshal Bill. So very nice. This is probably the best head out there. If you want to go pretty standard, you're going to go with your standard sculpt skeleton head. Looks like your Skullman head. It is a little updated, bigger. And this one also articulates. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. So very nice jawline, okay? All the temporal fissures that are in there. Very nice wash. Very nice kind of accents. Very nice cranial folds that are here. And then once again, you've got your, everybody loves this guy. Turpentine. I don't know what it is. But it looks like a goat with horns, right? And if you like that version, you're going to love that Mythic's head pack. I still have an open mind, but there's a feline head pack that's in there. Sorry, feline skeleton skull that I need to add to one of my Jaguarians. As you know, if we're talking about this is probably the most sought after. Let me put him in. Let him spin around a little bit. But this pose is probably the biggest one that everybody likes, which is the bone wings as well as the turpentine head, skull, sorry. Once again, I'm saying it totally wrong. And once again, as you know, this is a Jaguarian biased channel. So your question is, what would happen if Scaphoid went Jaguarian? And this is what you get, okay? This is what you get, okay? I was nice enough that our buddy from Kenzo's Creation was online when I was painting this and couldn't get the right color. If you don't know, now you know that Kenzo's Creations, he's on the channel, he's on live all the time. He is a master of paint colors. So shout out to my buddy Kenzo Creations, and let's see what it looks like when we put the cat, the Super Cat on there. Some person said it looked like a toxic kitty. So that's a good name for it. So what do you think? Okay, give you a pretty good look here. I tried to get trying to get this zoomed in. Tried to get this kind of the same paint color, and if you look at it carefully, pretty darn close. I will let you know the secret is canary yellow, okay? I'm not gonna tell you how or what or when, but I'm gonna tell you, you need some canary yellow in this. So yeah, put some comments in there. Tell me how crappy the paint match is, or if you think it's spot on, then feel free to let me know, okay? So ding them up a little bit. I'll let them spin, and then I'll show you another one. Once again, who said that cats don't have wings? Once again, the rear headpiece is going to be a little bit different when we have that in there. But wow, look at that. Look at that. Not bad when you kind of zoom out a little bit. It is a pretty cool sight. Pretty cool sight. Our last one here is your Furious 4-pack skull with helmet. This is probably one of my favorite helmets to customize. I've done a few of them already, and I went to paint match this brass, and you actually don't have to paint over it because this is a really dark gunmetal, and I would actually remove this helmet in some hot water, and then you can do this. You see that? So this really gets everything, and which looks a lot like Skeletor right here. I know the other ones look pretty good too, but you can see a little bit of the red. It used to be red, but if you peel this entire thing out, and I like that little bit, what I did was I used a different technique. I'm not going to tell you how, but you painters know, you intermediate and advanced painters know. But yeah, hit me up, man. I'm going to have this lying around. If you guys are interested in this, find me on Cabal, make me a comment. I'd be willing to let this go. You guys can upgrade your Scaphoid with a third alternate skeleton head. So let's go ahead and let him spin around a little bit. See how you do there. Woo! Damn, that is smoking. Smoking cool, guys. All right, I'm going to go through the accessories. I'm running a little bit long. Apologize. This baby knife, once again, I love the purple on the sheath. That's probably the ultimate here. And then this looks just like a little bit of a green. Once again, went to the wrong lens here. Love the metallic green that you're seeing there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You've got some grippy hands. You've got some graspy hands. And then we talked about it. We looked at the left one, the spell casting hands, which is really cool. I actually prefer that with the disc. And then you've got a couple of other cool things. Make sure that you don't lose these. They're very hard to find. I'm sure people are going to want these potions that hooks on with this little thing right here. Let's see if I can get that done. You've got the, I don't know, Roadrunner skull. Meep, meep. Super cool, super cool. And then we've got this. I would say this is like sage or something, or poisonous mushroom, which is pretty cool. He probably needs to make a potion or something. And then lastly, your skull effect. Skull effect! And this is really super cool. So let's shine some light on it. Look at that. Wow. It's like the Ghostbusters. This is very similar to Thrace. She's got a super long one. This is more of a, you know, miniature one. But yeah, let's get these accessories on. And once I knock everything over, the video will be done. Once again, you just try to latch them on here and find a way. Okay, that's not... Okay, I think this is going to be the best we can do. But once again, find a spot. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? Latch it on. And then, let's see, find this guy right here. But I appreciate you guys watching this. I hope you enjoyed the... Wow, that's super cool. Look at that. Wow. That is fresh. That is fresh. And once again, let's try to get the sage here. Just hook that in front. Okay, that's going to be a little rounded. Well, we got two of them on. So, I love these. One of them. This is probably the coolest. Okay. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for always checking out and supporting this. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't like it, make a comment. let's try to figure out what I can do better and see if you guys like the alternate stuff. I apologize for being so heavy on the Jaguarian, but that's just what I do. FBC, Faker Battle Cat is what we at. But enjoy the toxic Jaguarian. I'll post some pictures on Instagram under @Jaguarian. And once again, as usual, painted by Faker Battle Cat. And then yeah, reach out. Let me know. Now that Scaphoid's leaving the house, there's if you guys are interested in the Jaguarian upgraded head, as well as the helmeted skeleton head skull, let me know. I know a guy who has one waiting without scaphoids. But enjoy. Probably one of the best figures you're going to get out there as far as Legion Con. Everybody's hyped about it. The soft goods, the upgrade, the magic, the wings. I mean, it goes on and on. Color palette looks great too. So, wow, I probably said more than I usually said because, once again, this is a 16-minute video. Crazy. But I appreciate all of you guys. Like and subscribe. Unlike and have somebody else subscribe. Or just make a comment so we can get some feedback and dialogue going. I appreciate you guys. Faker Battle Cat and the Toxic Jaguarian. Out. Meow.